organizing some things and getting ready. Hayden told me the other day, he said, yeah, you know, come Thursday, I'm going to be doing a studio tour. So Daniela freaked out and made herself a little shelf thing. And so now I'm trying to make my office look good. And I messed up. Come check it out. Look. Oh, didn't see you there. Come on in. Well, guys, you've seen it before, but it's a new day. It's a new time. It's been a while, probably over a year, actually. This is a brand new studio tour with it's a little bit longer than last time. I think last time we did it like all in one go, way too fast. So let's take our time and show you around. It's a big place, a lot bigger than you'd expect. So let's take you from the top to the bottom. All right, so obviously right here, one of our most recent additions is our new home design area where we do interviews, where we do some pictures. You've seen us do a lot of stuff in front of it. We just wanted a set basically that we could kind of use for almost anything. And we wanted it to be adjustable, so all this stuff is replaceable. We have replaceable shelves right here, they can go from black to white. We can replace these pictures with black and white images. Whatever we want to do, we can change it up as needed. And we have all these extra pieces over here, like the shelf, the potted plant, stools, that kind of stuff to kind of replace things around. One of my favorite pieces that's going to go unnoticed by most people that walk in is this little thing, because we call this place the office, and it's the office right here, which I just think that's cool. Right here, you'll notice we've got this scary little scarecrow looking thing. Back last Halloween, we had a scarecrow outside. All of the pieces on it got stolen, so we replaced it with our own Night Productions merch. This is not the hat you think it is. It's actually just a Night Productions hat. Nice. Yeah. In there, we keep all of the extra clothing and stuff like that. You see Winston up in the window. He's repping some Night Productions merch as well. But that's where all the merch and stuff goes. I say merch, but clothing, t-shirts, that kind of stuff, sweaters, all that stuff. This is the famous table. You see it in all of our YouTube videos. It's not real wood, it's just plastic. Little fold-out table. We take it where we need to, but that's where that goes. Over here on the opposite wall, we have our seating area. We've done some stuff here. You've seen this. This is where we'll eat sometimes, eat some lunch and whatnot, but just all that stuff. We've got some of those black and white pictures I was talking about hung up over here that we can just interchange if needed. Right here, one of our favorite pieces, and typically our guests love it as well. This is our thank you wall. A lot of thank you notes are written here, invitations, pictures we've taken that people have sent back, this and that, whatever. You even have koozies with pictures that we've taken on here. Just that kind of stuff. Little memorabilia from weddings and all sorts of just stuff that has our name on it that other people gave to us. So we like to keep this here and keep it there's even a skateboard with our logo on it that Alex got me for my birthday. Who knows how long ago? Probably turning 17, and he got that for me. So we keep all that here just as a big thank you to the people, so everyone can look at it, and it's nice, a little reminder to us too why we do it. So let's take a look at Caden's office.
Sweet. In my office, as you can see, I'm the only one in the studio with these nice little windows here. Nice to have, so I can peek out and take a look at the crew, see what they're up to. First things first, got some gaff tape. This also will get hit around a lot with some golf clubs that we keep in the studio. As a lot of you may know, the guys have picked up golf again, and we've kind of really dug into it this time. So there's always some stuff getting hit around in here with golf clubs. I've got some lights here that kind of they're little light bars that I hide behind these little pictures that I have hanging up on both sides here. I've got shelves in the wall there and shelves in the wall here. Some of my favorite adventures and pictures to go along with it. And I can change colors and stuff with this remote. So that's a nice touch. And then I do have my own lights in here. Typically leave those off though, sets the mood. I'm also the only one that turns on the studio lights whenever I get here. Don't know what it is, but they don't like lights on.
I don't know why the studio lights are in your office, but they just are.
They just are. So like I'm kind of like the light lieutenant. So keeping it over here in this corner here. I've got some editing hoodies. I call them editing hoodies because whenever I want to lock in and get done with a very long edit, I want to throw on a hoodie and I want to sit in my chair and just lock in, throw some headphones on. We've got some Not Production merch that I wear sometimes. We'll also wear some Shadrack's Coffee merch every now and then. Love those guys. Keep the Birks there if I want to like kick off the shoes and wear something more comfortable. We've got the full Prime lineup, some Ole Miss merch, Memphis Grizzlies, me and Nathan media passes for the Grizzly game. Kinda.
It's nice to pretend.
It's nice to pretend, yeah. Yeah.
Show it off.
So Prime stuff. We've got Memphis Grizzly merch and the Ole Miss merch, like I was saying. A little Easter egg. We've actually got some Rock Styles merch under there, supporting downtown. And then again, some more of my favorite adventures. Me and Nathan with Nana at the New York wedding last year. Pretty cool memory. And then golf stuff again. We've got Zombie Tony Stark from the What If Marvel series. I think it's pretty cool. And then you got the setup. I've got a monitor here that I always keep hooked up to my MacBook Pro, and then I've got a speaker set up. I also rock these Sony WH-100XM4s whenever I edit. They've got really good sound cancellation, and I've got really bad like ADHD, so like I'm all over the place. If I hear a conversation going on while I'm editing, I'll get distracted, and I'll immediately just quit doing what I'm doing and become involved in that. So it's good to put those on and then stay focused on what I've got going on at hand. And some pins and stuff like that. First golf ball that I used in a game with Nathan and Alex. Pretty cool. We've got our scores all wrote on it. And yeah, business cards.
I mean, not to tell you what to talk about, but what about the 3 giant pictures behind you?
Oh, dude, sometimes I forget they're there. So yeah, these are some Smallwoods, not sponsored, unfortunately. Smallwood frames that I've got printed off and everything like that. So they've each kind of got like their own little story about them. This right here is Cannon Beach in Oregon, and that's a drone picture I took of Haystack Rock, and it's pretty cool. I like the colors in that, and it's like a pretty cool like landscape that I can put in the middle of my office. This right here is 2 of my best friends. That's Alexander and that's Nathan right there. He does look like he doesn't have a head, but I promise he does. And this right here is Royal George. Comment your favorite George down below. I call George Lopez. And
Diz.
yeah, so there you go. It's really cool. It's got like a really nice canyon down there and the stream following it. And this right here is one of my other best friends, Alex Newbolz. He's standing in front of Kanye West's album cover. Those are the Grand Tetons over there in Wyoming, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So it was actually like negative 10 degrees there. We had 30 minutes to grab these pictures like that before frostbite set in, so that's a pretty cool story behind that. Alex managed to nail that pose, and now he's forever stuck in my office. But enough about me. I can ramble on and on about random stuff. Oh, look there. But now let's go check out Alex's office.
So this is my office. I like a big comfy chair because, I want to be comfortable when I'm sitting around editing and stuff. Got the MacBook running to a second monitor, some little light up speakers that are probably 14 years old. I got the Google Nest running for all my speaker stuff, and it runs all my lights so I can change those with my voice. Got some awards from back when me and Nathan first started doing video. Some good times. Got a big A on my wall from a Six Flags sign that I took it from. Just sitting there. Got some merch and stuff from like the Red Wolves, Arkansas State, and from some video work we've done. Got some old camera equipment and whatnot. Super 8, bag phone, other little cameras up there. A little message that my girlfriend left for me, and a little message that I'll never forget. Them are some words of wisdom to live by. What does it say? Never bring a bat to a bird fight.
That's great advice.
You need a racket. Other than that, I don't know that I got much else to show off, Oh wait,
There's more. Oh gosh.
we've got Office Defense. Also from the Scarecrow.
Yeah, it is.
But, other than that, let's move over to the gear wall.
So right here, you'll see there's mostly bags up at the top shelf.
Actually,
you know,
it's mostly boxes at the top shelf.
yeah, the very, very top shelf, you'll notice we have just a bunch of random boxes of, I said random, but it's all the gear. It's just like a fun little collection, and it's also kind of a game of like Tetris. So we like to keep it up there. It just kind of fills up that space. Below that, of course, is the bags I was talking about. You've got our Sony FS5 bag. You've got drone bags. You've got our aperture bag, Manfrotto bags, our aperture case that holds the actual aperture light, which is, you know, behind you. More drone bags, that kind of stuff. Just the fun bags, all that stuff. Just, it's necessary to have. Over here, as you can see, we've got all the lenses. Anything you need, 18 to 35, 85 prime lens, 70 to 200 lens. You've got lenses we don't use, like 75 to 300. We don't use those. Some extra cameras back here that we don't use much anymore, like the Lumix GH5, the Canon 5D SR. And then below that is like the more, especially what's used most often. Like we have the Zoom audio recorder, which we take to weddings to record like speeches and things like that. Hook that up to the DJ booth. You've heard us talk about that before. All of the charging stuff is down below that. You got drone batteries, Canon batteries, the flash batteries, all that. The camera chargers, you've got our Sony batteries, you've got monitor batteries, all of it. It's all here, ready to go at any point. We try to keep it all charging as much as possible. That way we need one, we unplug it, plug a new one in, so on and so forth. Really final touches other than that that's like necessary to talk about down here. Of course, we have the Alexa going on in the corner playing music during sessions. We've got some stuff down here. It's just the stuff you don't see much of. Sliders and extra pieces, bits and gadgets. Like lights that we don't use much. Just stuff like that. Ladders, more tripods, you know, reflectors, backdrops, things like that. All right here. That's pretty much it. And actually, if you take a look, Caden, in the top right corner over there, real right in the top right corner, you'll notice we even have a green screen that we have only used like once, but it's up there. So fun fact. Why don't we just turn around super quick? Turning around right here, you have our backdrop, hosted by our beautiful Alex Newballs here. We've got our two flashes that we pretty much keep built right there. We take those with us every now and then. The award wall, this has all been moved. This has been recently adjusted. We've got the award wall. Alex put those up there for us. They're kind of in some form of fashion of an order. Of course, we have our whiteboards, which we put like to-do lists and just information. We have meetings and stuff over here at the ping pong table. We used to have ping pong balls, but somebody broke our last ones. We don't have any more of those anymore. We need to go get some, but we'll get some eventually. No rush on that. And then two more offices left to talk about. Let's head on over to Daniela's desk, the most recent addition to the office. This, you don't have a whole lot to talk about, so.
Are you ready?
Go for it.
Hi, this is my space. It's not exactly done yet, so maybe next time when you guys come and see, it'll be finished. But these are some art projects that I have done in school. These are high school, that's college. Then over here I got my nice record player that I just got for Christmas with my nice Harry Styles album and some One Direction up in there.
Nice.
I got my ducks because I've been ducked a couple times. And then I have this awesome journal right here. It's been helping me keep track of everything that I do here because sometimes it's a little difficult. Like things just pile up. Like look at that. So
Piling up for sure.
You look busy for sure.
yeah, for sure. But that's about it right now. Maybe next time I'll have more.
Hey, follow me, if you will. So like I said, I'm sorry about the paperwork everywhere, but I'll show you around a little bit. You know, we've been here for 2 years, so this is just accumulated over time. I'm the only one tucked away in the back. I can't see the front. Kind of good and bad, I guess. But anyway, this is it. My desk is actually built into the wall, which is kind of cool. It was that way when I got it. It came with the shelves and everything as well. Haven't done anything to like the interior. It's all looked like this from the get-go. I just added all the stuff you see. So starting on the shelf, you'll see I've got cameras. So really fun fact, this camera right here, this is a Canon Rebel T5i. This is the very first camera that was ever Night Productions. I used to work at Sonic when I first started. Oh, I'm sorry. Used to work at Sonic, and when I worked there, I saved up my money and bought that and got it shipped to us. And that was the very first thing I bought. for that. I mean, that was like these are the lenses I had. This is what that was. Night Productions. That's all we had. That's how it started. In fact, if you remember, and have seen those videos, that Terrors, the very first Terrors video, was actually recorded on that camera. So it's just really neat to still have that camera. I'm never gonna sell it. I want to make sure I always have it because it's like an important piece to me. I also have the Prime bottles. I have an old night helmet a cousin got for me for I think my birthday or Christmas or something like that. I like comic books and video games and stuff like that. Just a loser. So I've got a bunch of like magazines and stuff like that from here. Books I wish I'd read but I haven't. Old storyboards from when we were younger and like, you know, wrote all the storyboards out for short films and stuff we used to do. Some pictures of friends from like our wedding groups. There's some of all of us. There's like Haley and Alan, there's Spencer, and there's the Silos group and all that stuff. All good people. There's me and Caden in there as well. Of course, we got the group right here as well. This of course Daniela wasn't there for that picture, but that's Caden's 1 year photo and all that stuff. I do have this cool little picture frame that actually also shows like videos as it's playing right now. It's got a 2-monitor setup. I just plug in it. I have it where I can just plug it in and it's ready to go on the move. Here's a fun little fact about my office. I don't mean to talk too long about it, but so actually when we won in 2021, the first awards they sent us had my name on it instead of the business name. And so I just kept those in here and made them give us some new ones that have the actual Night Productions on them. But I keep these for just funny sake because they have my name on them. And I just keep them in here. I'm sure you noticed I have guitars on my wall. Nathan, do you know how to play the guitar? Not really. I can play like one song, but
you act like you play guitar.
I know chords, and so I act like I know how to play. I wish I knew. I just don't have the time to sit down and practice every single day like I wish. Or I have the time. I wish I did it more. I don't. And that's about it.
We do a quick walk through the back. Nothing,
let's at least talk about it. Whether we just show some B-roll or whatever, let's at least talk about it. We have movie posters starting with Baby Driver right here. It's mostly just, it's pretty much mine and Alex's favorite movies, but you know, Caden agrees that some of these are really good. Baby Driver being one of them. Right here we have Ready Player One. Right as you walk in, we have our to your left we have the bathroom. Not much to show in there, but this is extra gear. This is like the additional gear wall in the back no one ever sees. There's even some car stuff on here, but this is just like an old boom mic we don't use anymore, a super old tripod, lights we never use, extra audio equipment we never use, cases, monitors, stuff we just never touch but don't want to get rid of because as soon as we get rid of it, it'll be the day we go, hey, do you know where that thing is? And we don't have it. In here is our kitchen. Not much to show off in here really. Got, you know, more Prime bottles, microwave, sink, utensils, cups, mini fridge, a couch to sit and wait on your food to be done, that kind of stuff. Some cups that we just got. Moving our way back in this room. Let's see, where's this light at? It's right here, and then there's one here. Okay. Moving into this room, it's a little bit more orange. I apologize, but it's just again storage. We just have
the dungeon.
Yeah, the dungeon is what we call it. The office no one ever wanted. Here's the couch that I was talking about. This is the couch I used to sleep on sometimes. It relaxes, it reclines, all cool and dandy. You got the La La Land poster. Alex is one of Alex's favorite movies, The Greatest Showman's also here.
Fantastic movie.
We wanted to put 2 musicals back to back and they kind of fit well right here. You turn the TV on, it's got purple lights, so it's kind of like fits the zone. This is where we chill, relax, you know, watch Netflix, whatever. If you need a break, take a nap, have a headache. Being here sometimes staring at a screen can get kind of tedious on your brain, so it's easy to take a nap back here. It gets real dark. And yeah, you can chill, watch Netflix. We used to have video game stuff here. I've got video games down there, but most of that's been moved. There's some old movie posters. That's about it. You know, when we first moved here, everything, or before that, Alex will remember, everything was in my bedroom at my mother's house. Literally, you'd walk in the door, and there was like a walkway to my desk and to the bed, and that was it. That's pretty much it, though. I mean, like, it was just amazing to see like how far it's come, and I can't imagine like 2 years to today, and then like 2 years from now, what will it look like? You know, so hopefully we'll do like another studio tour, maybe like in a year or so, and just kind of like recap, say, hey, well, this is what's happened since then, and but until then, you know the deal. Every single Thursday at 6:30 p.m. we release a brand new video. Shout out Caden for working hard on those. Shout out Alex for always getting the studio nice and clean, making sure it looks good for things like this. Couldn't do it without the team effort. And anyway, guys, we will see you in a week from right now, right when you're watching this. Also, while I'm at it, throw this at the end, Caden. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Night Productions. On Instagram at Night Productions _. We will see you guys there. We got Daniela posting basically every single day there right now. We've got a lot of content going out. We're staying updated on the story. We'll see you there.
And if you like the video, I'm gonna let you cut it at.
No, don't cut it. Cut it now. Make him look silly. Actually, if you really look at it, the M is messed up. So you'd almost think it's fake. Isn't that funny?
That's definitely fake, bro.